What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to JD's Nerdverse. It's a Monday. You know what that means. Prediction day. We are doing a prediction for Hitmonlee, the kicking Pokemon. So we've done a handful of fighting type Pokemon in this playthrough so far. We've done Hitmonlee. We've done... not Hitmonlee, I'm sorry. We've done Machamp. There we go. And we've done Primeape and Mankey. So those are the two fighting type only. I think Poliwrath is technically fighting type as well. And they seem to do pretty darn well. The game does pretty well for fighting type. I think like AI's fighting type suck. But for the player, I think we have some pretty good stuff going on with this. Alright, so let's dive into the stats. Stats. HP is 50, attack is 120, defense is 53, special is 35, special defense is, special is 35. Okay? We don't have access to special defense or special attack. It's just one stat in Gen 1. And speed is 87. So you look at these stats, it looks like 455 should be a solid Pokemon, but we're actually 345 because the 110 does not exist in Gen 1. So not too bad, but not too great. We definitely have to lean into our best stats of attack and speed. So that's good. So we'll be able to hit pretty hard. We're pretty much a glass cannon. We're going to have to mitigate our special with probably some Carbos or Calciums or whatever. So we'll get that figured out. We'll find a way to win with that. Well, let's look at our moveset, see what we're working with when it comes to attacks. Start the game off with Double Kick. It's a 35 base power stab move, so it's actually 45 base power. Accuracy is 100, 30 power points. So this will last us a long time. The thing about Double Kick is it hits twice, so that's what's good about this. Being 45 means it hits twice. Meditate is a it'll raise our attack by one stage, so that makes Double Kick more effective. This will also initiate the badge boost. Now I want to clarify something. So since we start the game off with this, we're not gonna be able to walk into Brock's Gym, badge boost, and have high stats and beat them in like one kick. It's not gonna work that way. You have to have a badge to correspond with a badge boost glitch. So when we beat Brock, and let's say we go to Misty and we want to use Meditate, that will initiate a boost in 12.5% on our attack when we do that, because we have Brock's Gym badge gives you the attack boost. Okay, and so on and so forth. Surges gives you defense, and so on. Okay, so great move sets, great move to start the game. There are some things you can't do with this. Birds are resisted, so you gotta avoid Pidgeys, but it's okay. At level 33, so this is a Pokemon that was not designed for you to get this early. It was designed for you to get around like level 25 from the Cobra Kai Dojo that you can find in Gen 1. So level 33 you get Rolling Kick. Rolling Kick, it's a little bit more powerful than Double Kick. It's 90 base power with Stab. 85% accuracy. So that's the trade-off, is its accuracy isn't great. Jump Kick and High Jump Kick are two moves we can get at level 38 and 48. Jump Kick is 70 base power, so it's over 105 power. And you have 95% accuracy. So that one's not too bad when it comes to accuracy. The problem with Jump Kick and High Jump Kick is if you miss, you lose half your hit points. Okay, you crash, basically. You crash and lose half your health. Okay, a lot of power points with these moves, though. So if we get them, we're going to be able to fight for a while and not have to worry about going back and healing as often. Okay, level 43, we get a move that is pointless, and you'll never see me use it. In fact, you probably won't ever see me put it on my Pokemon's move pool unless I'm forced to. So if they only have two moves and this is a third one, it's going to go on there. But Focus Energy is worthless. In Gen 1, there's a glitch, and there's a coding error. Focus Energy is supposed to make your ability to critical hit 4 times more likely, but it actually makes it 4 times less likely. So that's why Focus Energy sucks. Okay, I already went over High Jump Kick. It's a slightly more powerful version of Jump Kick. It also has a slightly lesser accuracy. So 90 is not bad. I can live with 90. When you start getting into the 80s, it might as well be a coin flip. It feels that way, at least, when you play the game. And the last move we can learn is Mega Kick. I don't know why for the life of me Mega Punch and Mega Kick are classified as normal type moves, but they are. So if this was like a 120 base power fighting move, it'd be a great move to have. I'll deal with the accuracy. I'll live with that. But it's not. So this move's kind of worthless. We don't get stab out of it. So look at this moveset. It's not horrible moves. There's definitely some moves that can do some damage. But the problem with this moveset, you can't beat the game with this moveset, because none of these moves can attack ghosts. So that's why we have a TM moveset. TMs, we get Mega Punch. That's a good one we can use. I already went over Mega Kick. Probably won't use it. Toxic, not going to use it. Body Slam, however, is a great move because it coincides very well with Meditate. It's an 85 base power normal move, 100% accurate. But when you start using meditate, it's going to up your attack by a stage. It's going to make this move more powerful. Okay, takedown and double edge. It's they're not the worst moves ever, but they have recoil. Takedown's not very accurate, so yeah, not going to use those. Submission. It's probably one of our strongest moves we can learn, but submission sucks because one, it's 120 base power, so that part's good. But the problem is 80% accurate, and then it also has recoil damage. So if you do hit, you are going to injure yourself a little bit. And then counter we're not going to use, but seismic toss is very good because that is one of 3 moves we have that can hit go. Well, 4 technically. So, but seismic toss is the most reliable. Okay, 100% accurate. It'll do 1 damage times how many times your level, or plus your one damage equal to your level. That's what I meant to say. Okay. And level 20, and TM20 is Rage. We don't need it. Mimic is a move that can actually hit ghosts because you can mimic one of the ghost moves to hit them. You do have to take a turn to do that, so you can get poisoned, you can get put to sleep, you can get confused. So it's risky, so that's why Seismic Toss is better. At least we can do is hit on the first turn. The other move that can actually hit a ghost is Bide. So, but they have to attack you first. So if they're attacking you, you can do Bide and deal back damage. And then Metronome is another move that can technically attack ghosts. So Metronome, if you don't know what Metronome does, it basically picks any move in the game randomly and does as an attack. Very inconsistent. It's very annoying because you just don't know what it is. So if it picks Fire Blast, yeah, we're gonna hit ghosts. If it picks Mega Punch, for example, you're not going to hit ghosts. So that's why Metronome, it's just not reliable. So there's no point in doing it. Swift we can use, but we won't because we're gonna have Body Slam. We don't need to add another fighting move like that. Skull Bash. Not going to use it. It's 2 turns. It can do decent damage, I guess, but it's 2 turns and it's annoying. Rest, maybe. We'll use Substitute, no. Strength, no. So that's our TM moveset. For sure, we have to have Seismic Toss, and I think Seismic Toss and Body Slam are pretty much a given. Mega Punch will be a given until we get Body Slam, then we don't need Mega Punch. And then probably Mimic is the other move we have. We have a stat boosting move. We have some fighting moves, so we're good there. We just have to have something for coverage, so like Body Slam, and potentially Mimic. I don't know. We'll save it till the Elite Four and see if we need it or not. Let's go over the rules real quick. The rules of this Pokemon: you can only use Hitmonlee in battle. You can use other Pokemon for HMs or to catch Pokemon for HMs. Running clock with 3 exceptions: 1, Lieutenant Surge's Gym. 2, sometimes when we get to Celadon City, we get over encumbered with stuff. We want to pause time or sell stuff, buy stuff, go do some errands like get Fly, get the PP ups, things like that. But when we start playing the game again, like fighting Team Rocket or fighting Erica, we'll start the clock right back. Okay? And the third rule is if we need to buy a move from the Rocket Game Corner, because you can only buy 50 coins at a time in Gen 1, we can pause the timer, go sell the coins, get whatever move we need, and then start the timer right back up. Not a big deal. And then no glitches or exploits in the game. The only one we're allowed to use is Badge Boost. Because if someone leers us, it automatically does it, and it'd be a lot of resets every time someone leers, growls, string shots us, whatever. So I just don't deal with that. However, the other badge boosts that are not allowed for sure are is the Pokédoll glitch and the Missingo glitch. Also, no items in battle. The only exception is Ethers, and that's pretty recent. And that's just to prevent me from screwing up and forgetting to go back and heal or forgetting to do an Ether before battle. So yeah, that's it. And while you're here, please like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Like I said it before, I'm a dad, 2 kids. I work about 40-50 hours a week. I do this in the morning or early morning or late at night while my family's sleeping. I do all the editing myself, so this is all just a one-man show here. So liking really shows you care, and I appreciate it. Let's go back to the first slide, and let's do a prediction. So the last fighting type Pokemon I've done. So one of the fastest one I've ever done is Poliwrath. He's fighting type. Machamp was pretty good. Primeape was pretty good. All those are pretty good when it comes to their time. So I think this is going to be a little bit better because none of those Pokemon, except for Poliwag, but that was Poliwag, not Poliwag. It wasn't a fighting move, it was the water move. None of those Pokemon had a stab move to start the game. Okay, Karate Chop is not stab, so that's what Machop started with. And I think Scratch is what Mankey starts with. We're going to start with a double kick, which is a stab move right out the gate. And we can have a way to boost our stats right out the gate as well. So that's a huge advantage to this Pokemon. I think this Pokemon's going to knock this in under between an hour and 15, an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, that's I am striving for that. There are some bad things about this Pokemon, like stats, and there's not a lot of type coverage. However, there's good enough moves that you can get through the game, and we can find a way to mitigate to counter the low special. So that's my prediction. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Schedule stays is as follows. We're back on schedule with a prediction on Monday, Lord of the Rings on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I'm sorry, is some kind of redo playthrough or maybe a challenge run. As soon as all these are done, I'm gonna start doing some versus series. So I might do like a Hitmonlee versus Hitmonchan. That's one example. And then on Thursdays, I've been thinking about doing League of Legends and just posting a League of Legends playthrough. Let me know what you think about that. And then Friday, of course, is the playthrough of the Pokemon I predict on Monday. So Friday, you will be seeing the playthrough of Hitmonlee. Okay? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Everyone have a good one. I will see you on Friday.